If you were a brand new BCBA standing in front of me and asked me, do I have any tips or tricks or advice for you? I'm going to share in this video 3 tips and tricks that I would give you while I clean off my desk. Because you guys understand. I'm doing my best, okay? My first tip is develop an organization system, some way to keep track of all your thoughts and your notes. Whether that's like a legal pad that you just number. Right now I'm using like a notebook. I know some people that have file color systems. You might use the notes on your computer, OneDrive notebooks. Could be a good way to organize your thoughts. You have to figure out some way, because there's going to be so many little things that happen throughout a day that you need to be able to organize and keep track of. Because if you're like, oh, this would be a great program, and you don't have anywhere to put it, you're going to forget it. Especially if your caseload is huge, you're going to forget these things. And then go to a caregiver meeting and, your mom's like, hey, can you put this program in? You've got to have somewhere to put it, right? So that's my first, biggest, most important tip. Next one is going to be doing CEUs. So I know you just got out of school, you just got done with an exam. It's the last thing you want to do is more education. However, I truly credit where I am as a BCBA, not because of my training and mentorship, but really CEUs have expanded my understanding so much and have really opened the door for me in a lot of ways of understanding assessment practices, trauma-informed care, understanding different approaches for early intervention and stuff. CEUs are so crucial. Don't sleep on them, okay? My last tip is do not take things personal. So we're in a caring field, and it can be really, really hard to not take these things to heart. And you put everything you possibly can into a family, and then they just pull services or something, or say that you're actually the worst BCBA they've ever had. Do not take these things personal. You have to remember these families are going through some serious trauma, and they have a lot of caregiver and compassion fatigue and burnout themselves, all of that. You have to understand it's not personal. Take the feedback just as that. It's feedback. Take from it what you can, implement what you can, implement the changes that you can, and leave the rest. You have to. A simple way that I've learned to kind of manage my big feelings about families at times is I personally have my own burn book where I write down my true thoughts and feelings with no limitations, and I lay it out, and then I put it in my drawer and nobody ever sees it again, and I find that really helpful for me. If you are a BCBA and you have some tips that you think would be really helpful for a brand new BCBA, put them in the comments section, and let's get a little thread going of some tips and tricks, so that way our new analysts in this field can get a jump ahead and learn from our mistakes.